Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi. Just got a few things straight. I'm going to be calling the strings by their names. Starting from the top, low E, A, D, G, B, and high E. This will be my first formal guitar lesson. I plan to make some more. Please just comment if you think it's good. If you have any ideas to make it better, just let me know. Alright, well, let's get started. Some of the chords you're going to need to know. A C suspended, put it like that. Pretty much, it's kind of a mix between a C and a G7. Pretty much you start with a G7. I'm going to show you how to do a G7. Pinky on the third fret of the high E. Ring finger on the third fret of the B. Your index finger on the second fret of the A, and your middle finger, third fret of the low E. And that's a G7. And in order to get the C suspended, you just move your top two fingers down the string, and you got a G7. Alright. You're also going to need a D major. That's middle finger on second fret of high E, ring finger on third fret of the B, and an index finger second fret of the G. And you strum the bottom four strings. So you got a D, it goes D, C suspended, G7. And the way strumming pattern will go is just you can see it's just down, 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 up, down. You know, just listen to the song and you can get the pattern down. But little thing I'm gonna show you what you got to do. So with that G, you get that. You can kind of figure out where to put that in, but I'm gonna show you what you got to do in order to get the sounds. That first little, you go. What you want to do is you want to hammer your pinky finger on the third fret of the high E. See? And then pull it off. Pull it off again with the next strum. And then what you want to do is you want to pull off your middle finger off that high E on the second fret. Then put it back on. So it goes. Alright. Then you want to go to that C suspended. And then up to the G7. So all together you get. And then a little thing where you go. That's the next little part. What it is you hammer on from open on the A to the second fret of the A, and then with your pinky still on that third fret of the high E, you strum that, and then you go C suspended to a G, into the G7. So now you get. And what we want you to do now is you want to go to a barred F. Pretty much you take an A minor, A major, and that's index on the G string, first fret, middle, second fret of the D string, and ring finger, second fret of the G string, and middle finger, second fret of the A string. but you can also do that to where your middle fingers on the first fret of the G string, pinkies on second fret of the D string, and a ring finger second fret of the A string. You you just slide that down to the second fret, and then you bar your index finger over the first. Okay, and that's going to be your F. What you want to do there? Right, you go to strum it twice, G suspended to G. So all together you get. And that's how you play the basic thing for Dead or Alive. And I'm going to show you that little sweet little intro to the part. It goes. And then you're going to have to play that twice and you go. Now, but the thing about that first part, that's finger picking. I don't know if you know much about finger picking, but the top three strings, low E, A, and D, are going to be played with your thumb. And then G, B, and E are going to G with your index, B with your middle, and high E with your ring. I'll show you. And the way the strumming pattern is going to go is it's going to go D, G, high E, back to G, and back to the D to start the next little set. This goes. Alright, now to show you the parts I'm going to do. For that first little part, you're going to want your ring finger on the 14th fret of the G, and your middle finger on the 13th fret of the high E. And you can do that little striding pattern. And then what you want to do is you want to slide up to the 12th, and then instead of having this on the 13th, just put your index finger on that same string, that G string of the 12th, and you do the same starting pattern. Alright. Then you slide that down to the 10, no changes in the way it's shaped, same thing. Slide it down a little bit more, slide it down to the 8th, and then do a similar thing what you did to that first note. Just put your ring finger up to the 9th fret of the G string, same pattern. Then to the 5th, except take your ring finger off and put your index on the 5th fret of the G string. And then to the 3rd, except with your ring finger on the 4th fret and your middle on the 3rd of the high E. And then what you want to do is you want to strum that G again from the 4th, slide it up, and then hit that first fret on the high E. You're going to want to play that twice. I'll go through it one more time. Alright, and then be sure to keep your pick handy with this next part. The next part's going to be a little tricky to get used to. It's the okay, what you want to do is you want to strum the A string open 2 times. What do you want? And then you want to put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A, and then bend it up a little bit. And then you strum open on the D, and then 3rd bend open. Then you go open on the high E, and just keep your middle finger on the 3rd of the B string. And you go high E, B, D, B, and back. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how many times you have to play that before it goes to the. But listen to the song and you'll figure it out. And that's pretty much it. And I mean, when I learn more about it, I'll be sure to make some more videos for it. Till then, I'm Mr. Les Paul. See you next time.